Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on my video today. I want to discuss a few topics. This is something new to my channel. I haven't really created a rant video before. Nevertheless, have I put any type of commentary towards a video game, which you'll notice this is the new Call of Duty game, and don't mind the sucky gameplay. I really am not that great. I don't get to play that much. I have a really busy schedule, balancing a full-time job and creating stuff for YouTube as a hobby. It's just a lot of work. But I wanted to bring up a discussion today about different forums and how you go to forums to get help. Do you not? Like, people use YouTube as a resource. They use various forums depending on the topics that they are looking for information, and which is another reason why in general I have created my YouTube channel. A lot of the times, this is the problem with forums. You have other people who are great and they'll help, but then you get to some people who are just plain assholes. You ask for help, you ask a question, and they will shoot you off a sly comment or something like that, which, yes, on the internet, that is definitely something that you have to get used to. But with that said, you go to forums for help, people shouldn't be laughing at you, even if it's a simple question. So I made a YouTube channel to, well, for one, obviously with this video you're going to tell that I'm going to have a lot of different subjects, but for one, I made my channel so I could help other people visualize certain topics that interest me and that I actually know something about. If you couldn't already tell from my channel, that has to do a lot with Android and modding devices and putting custom ROMs and rooting and all that stuff. But so you guys are gonna probably know that this is already directed towards XDA developers, but XDA developers is not the only forum I have seen this. I've seen this on quite a few forums, just people getting their comments or posts removed or something because they have a question and they don't know where to turn to, and it's really sickening. So here comes the story, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this because, I don't want to talk bad about anybody or anything, but I'm not directing this towards XDA developers as a whole. I'm just saying this moderator that I was dealing with was a complete jerk, and for no reason. So, about 2 weeks ago, which this has kind of been weighing on me, which is kind of why I haven't been coming out with so many videos, is because, this guy really got to me, and I shouldn't have let him get to me, but he did. So, what happened was, I posted a thread on XDA developers in the general section, so it was in the proper section, just letting people know that, hey, for this specific device, I have specific ways of modifying it, and I have how-to videos on YouTube, and I posted my URL so people would know where to go. And it was fine for a couple weeks. Nobody said anything. If anything, there were people that were coming from the site and they enjoyed the content, and I got a lot of good reviews. But then this one moderator, he was like, you can't do that, you can't advertise for your YouTube or anything like that. I'm like, I wasn't advertising, I was just showing people another resource, a visual resource on where to get some help. They didn't like that too much, although I've seen other people do it and they haven't said anything. So it's almost like they have a special click. And then I try to appeal with them. I'm just like, well, what's the difference? What's the difference if I post this here and people get help? And then he was like, oh, well, developers, and he was trying to speak for all developers, which who the hell is he to do that? I'm pretty sure if there were people advertising their methods and their ways, they would be happy. In which all my videos, they were like, oh yeah, make sure you read the XDA developers page before you modify your device at all, in which I pointed everybody in that direction. So he was trying to make a thing saying it's generic and all this other stuff. I'm like, well, if you ever watched one of my videos, you would know that is not the case. So it's been kind of bugging me, and I kind of want to get it off my chest, knowing that, there are always going to be people like that out there, but I'm going to do my best to bring informational content to you guys, no matter what. I'm not going to let these people get to me, although they did a little bit. But if XDA developers, if you are hearing this video video, please look at your moderators better and please allow people to get help, which is why they came to that site to begin with. Or if it's another site, another forum, people go to forums for information. So why don't you treat people like human beings instead of deterring them by deleting their posts and threads? Don't get me wrong, there are some times where it is absolutely necessary, but a lot of the times you guys just need to calm down. There are going to be new people. If you need to make a noob section for people who have basic questions, do that. That would be smarter than kicking people off, because it will hurt you in the end run. Which brings me to another funny thing. The moderator was like, oh yeah, this site was meant for developers and all that other stuff, and we were here before people started modding their phones or anything. Yeah, XDA developers, I bet you were there before people started modding their phones, but until the smartphone boom, you guys were probably nothing or very, very small. So let's get serious. Since the smartphone boom and the tablet boom and all the new technologies, your developers and your site has skyrocketed. So let's not ignore that fact, and let's pay attention to the people who are actually using your site. I don't know how much more I have to say about it. I just hope, I don't know. I really hope that they start treating people like human beings and let people help other people instead of deterring people away. You know, that's the kind of person I am. I would rather help somebody and help them find information they need than creating a wall in order to do so. So, thank you guys so much for listening to my little rant. I hope it made somewhat of sense. Please like and subscribe to this. I mean, it really helps me out. I plan on having some more content out and more videos more rapidly. It's just, again, this was one of those things that were getting to me and I had to get off my chest. So thank you guys, and you guys have a great day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I have a couple more great videos up here if you guys want to check them out, or if you want to keep up to date with all my greatest and latest videos, hit that subscribe button right down below.